Crucial update on Bitcoin. This is London with Bitcoin Spike. Let's go over the details real quickly on this bull pennant formation, the triangulation after a move to the upside, constriction between the resistance and the support. First of all, please hit the like button if you trade Bitcoin and just reinforce the work that I'm doing for you guys in terms of bringing you these quick updates. This is London with Bitcoin Spike, former financial professional, not financial advice. You guys know that. In terms of this line of resistance, we had a fake out today. What I'm really concerned about is making sure that the market understands, that you understand that this move to the upside of the constriction here, please follow along, that is not a perfect bull pennant. It's not perfected yet. We would typically expect, and let me go ahead and draw this out for you so that you understand what is in process in terms of the traders right now, what they're thinking. Typically, we would have a hit along the support, hit along the resistance, and a further hit along the support. We don't quite have that. Okay, so the breakout is premature. Essentially, the pattern is implied at this point, so it may have backed the buyers off after this fake out. We were live streaming at that point in time. We would typically expect 2 hits along support, multiple hits along resistance, and then bam, a confirmation with a move to the upside. The preceding a few different options, in terms of the measurement. But the preceding move to the upside would be one key focal. We would want to say that would be a target move to the upside. Bam. That in addition, you guys understand with any symmetrical triangulation, and please pay attention to this. And shout out to all the VIP. You guys are doing great this year and all the new base campers. We've got a good new crew in terms of everybody coming into the streams, etc. Congratulations, guys. In terms of the parallel channel function, you guys understand this move would be brought up, or essentially that line would be brought up. The support to this top line pivot. Very important to always consider that on any symmetrical triangulation. The market, I say the retail market for that matter, would typically ignore that move. However, it is very well respected in NTA. It is a foundational principle. Any symmetrical triangulation can move just this support level up, brought up in a parallel function. That can be the target as well. In addition, this is the complication as we look at in addition. The complication would be in addition if we would have, let's say if we omit the preceding move to the upside, the entirety of that move, just stacking on top this specific amplitude move. So we really have three upside targets potentially. We have the move to the upside here. Okay, in terms of that I'd say the preceding move to the upside, that amplitude move to the upside. There could be an argument, I'll let you know there could be an argument in terms of the entirety of that move to the upside. I would go with this mid-level function as being a reasonable measurement to the upside. So as we look at this, let's go ahead and measure that to the upside. Then this secondary feature, if we're looking at 3 specific targets, the secondary feature would be the amplitude move. Okay, that would be another target to the upside. And as we would look at this, let's go through this specific parallel channel function as well. That's under the trend line. You can go to the parallel channel, draw that line of support, lift that up to the top. We really have this 1, 2, and we lost one there. There we go. This 1, okay, in terms of the parallel channel, 2 being the amplitude, and 3 amplitude of the triangulation, and 3 being the preceding move all the way to the upside. So we're looking at some uncertainty in the market. I want to just alert you to the fact we're looking at some uncertainty in the market. The key feature, I'll say this right now for the bulls, the key feature is that we have held. Okay, we have held. Pardon me. Let me get this back to square one here. In terms of, I'm going to keep rolling here. We have a pretty good take right now. In terms of this specific hold right now, this is the key level that you want to maintain on BTC as you're looking at your alts, etc. I encourage you guys to apply these principles, just technical analysis, guys, to your altcoins as well. Just fundamentals of technical analysis. You guys know that is what we focus on here. In terms of the preceding level of resistance to the support, this is a really crucial function for BTC to hold. I want to let you know, as you would look at what needs to occur with BTC, bottom line, aside from the variability, we'll play this as these specific targets to the upside are potentially beaten, we will play them play by play, or pattern by pattern. I'd say pattern by pattern. So to the extent that we're looking at a reinforcement resistance to support, that we're looking at a reinforcement above this specific 200 exponential moving average, that's the key feature. I did let you guys know that this would be a level to confirm off of, to reconfirm as a level of support, whereas it was precedingly used as a level of resistance. So to the extent that we're maintaining price above this prior level of resistance, we're still in good territory in terms of the targets to the downside. In terms of the potential targets, and I mean this in terms of the pickup zones, you guys know we had the low, the absolute low, guys, in terms of anyone who was targeting BTC in crypto. We had the low expressed in the 4 hourly. Just shout out to, I know AJ Crypto, big time VIP, did pick up in this lower threshold level. Very nice. So looking at that thus far, you are still doing very well. 37% in. Now, looking on a time frame here, 72 days. I know that you're thinking, well, it's time to trade, right? We would think during that time frame, it's time to trade. You guys understand that, but it's been a nice long retracement. Looking at the symmetrical triangulation, we have some of the same features in terms of the complications of this. I'd say this micro pattern. If we were to look at this real quickly, and I appreciate you guys in terms of your time here, in terms of this specified micro pattern that is implied right now, we do have another symmetrical triangulation on the macro below. Same levels of complication. You need to understand that. In terms of the specific, let's go to that parallel channel function. You guys know that's essentially what we're operating along right now. That level of resistance across the top. That doesn't go anywhere, guys. That was still a target, is a target, etc. on the candle wicks. We brought that to you before that power down to the downside. What I'll say right now is the following. After I do cover, let me cover this amplitude move to the upside. You guys understand the amplitude move to the upside. Bottom line, we're in a level of uncertainty in terms of the market, in terms of the amplitude move to the upside. Let's say ballpark 50, 55K. What we're going to be doing is playing pattern by pattern. That's what I would encourage anyone to do that is trading. In terms of the breakout here, it's a little difficult because it did fake out on various time frames. So we are one fake out under the belt in terms of this specific feature. Be prepared for positive price action. That's what I would say. Be prepared for positive price action. But always do understand as well, we do have a bearish feature. Bam, one bearish feature that has expressed itself thus far. That expression is the flat line support. Anytime you see a flat line support on any pattern, I want to let you know in terms of a triangulation, a flat line support with a descending, let's say accompanied with a descending line of resistance, hugely important. Okay, that is a descending triangle. Now, many altcoins in the market are beating the descending triangle. That's part of the framework of their reversal. When you're heading down, I'll let you know, the support line hit to the support line hit can function. Guys, that can function as a nice, say, pattern framework to establish a double or a triple bottom. You understand, if you're coming in from the top and you hit along the support line and you hit another time along the support line, let's say another time along the support line, the market starts to think maybe we're in a triple bottom situation, right? And a move to the upside could be indicated. So it can work as a reversal feature. This can be beaten. I'll just say a little bit disappointing that we faked out a little bit earlier today in the markets. Currently, the price, guys, $46,044. Want to let you know, please, and as I want to let you know, be prepared for a move to the upside at any point in time. And in terms of, I'd say the VIP wait to be. I want to shout out to Angel, our number one VIP in terms of top shelf, 58,000 overall contributions. I want to shout out to you, brother. In terms of the specifics here, remember, never be overexposed at a higher price. That's the bottom line. As you look at BTC, there's enough volatility to ruin a day, month, or year if you're overexposed at a higher price. For instance, since this top line formation, you guys understand the top line, let's say all-time high, we did retrace over 50%. That's not uncommon at all for BTC, for Bitcoin. So just understand, even in this zone, that there are orders waiting at these lower levels of the Fibonacci's, and we would draw those very easily. The tool on the left-hand side, go under the pitchfork, select Fibonacci retracement. Okay, you start at this bottom line threshold, go to the candle wicks, bottom line candle wick, draw up to this top line candle wick, and bam, you'll see that we did hit this specific target here. We were live streaming during that specific hit, so congratulations to anyone who was there, seeing we were on a target. Be prepared for upside price action. Always be prepared as well with your cash reserves and your order set at the different levels of the Fibonacci's. Not to forget our classic, my classic 86, which is often to hit. This is London with Bitcoin Spike. Hope you guys are doing well. Wanted to bring you kind of a brief update at the end of the weekend here, and we had such a great time streaming. Make sure your notifications are on, and we'll be streaming again tomorrow. Hopefully a good hour for everybody. We want to shout out to all the guys in the back. If you guys are not VIP yet, you need to understand that we have back rooms with all types of charts. Just kind of play-by-play, lots of new coins as well. We're looking at different projects right now for potential investment by some of the VIP, etc., as they would wish. And guys, this is London with Bitcoin Spike again. Hope you're having a great weekend and into your weekend, and hope we just start off a gangbuster week. Let's do that in terms of BTC. Let's get this up and out. Just understand the levels of resistance, the multiple targets up and above. I want you guys to be as savvy as any trade group out there, to include the institutional firms, etc. I want you guys to be number one in 2020. 2022, and I know we can do it. We have caught some of the key technicals that other groups have not caught, and so I'm confident in our ability to do such. Furthermore, and I'd say additionally here in 2022, as we have been doing. Thanks so much for your time. This is London with Bitcoin Spike.